I know you guys like to see how everyone else keeps animals, and oh my gosh, this is beautiful, man. Every now and again, these guys will eat birds, rodents, crustaceans on the beaches. No way. So this is cool too, man.
I love Home Depot shower doors.
Okay.
And this is a Home Depot shower. Those are shower doors also.
Oh, look at this. This is insane.
Again,
holy
Wichita, Kansas. I can't have them outside.
You guys are gonna trip when you see this guy. No way. He is absolutely gorgeous. This is why I wanted to come, and I wanted to show you guys, because so many of you want ideas for how to keep certain animals up north. Oh man, I'm telling you what, I've been driving for hours. We're in Wichita, Kansas, on our way to Idaho Falls. Tyler Lofton.
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? I want you guys to meet Tyler, but first, here's my truck. It's gonna get all done up. What do you think? The Humvee? A little bit more stylish, if you ask me. What's going on with this thing, man?
So
holy smokes!
This is a real Humvee.
Yes, it is.
Humvee that's been outfitted to just have fun. It's got 40-inch tires on it.
What's up with this, man? Just bulletproof?
Bulletproof. Yep.
Oh my God!
It's got the hard doors on it.
This thing is beautiful, man.
Aftermarket seats.
Yeah. I love it. Here's why I stopped to chat with Tyler. The gals, we got the kids and everyone inside. I wanted to start on this, but let's go in and we're gonna kind of show you guys what Tyler's all about. Now, for those of you watching the channel, you know I got a lizard a few months back named Lagatha. This was Lagatha's daddy, and he sent her to me, my croc monitor. He sent her to me so she could become an ambassador animal, and he loves monitors. In fact, this guy has been messing with monitors since he was about 12, 13 years old. We're gonna drop in a little clip that you'll see him. Now, admittedly, you're saying your handling skills weren't
my
the best?
handling was bad, but I was 13 years old.
Where were you though?
We were in then Zaire. It's now the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
That's crazy.
We were there for 3 years, and I was in school, and all my buddies came up and they said, "Hey Tyler, there's a guy outside with a lizard." And I collected everyone's lunch money. I went out and I bought this wild-caught Nile monitor.
Oh boy.
And the guy just had it by a string, hanging by a string, and I bought it, brought it home. Didn't know what it was, had no clue what this thing was, got bit by it.
Of course.
Started crying because I didn't know if it was venomous or not. Found out it was a monitor lizard, and that's where this crazy passion started.
That's amazing, man. All right.
Monitors since.
Well, let's go check out the monitors. There's Leo and everyone. By the way, we're meeting the whole family here. Come on. Say hello. Introduce yourself. Who's this?
My name is Barrett.
Hi, Barrett. Who's this?
I'm Betsy.
Betsy.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Reagan.
Reagan. And there's Sophia's down there. And we got one more child, but we'll have to find that little guy. We'll find him later. Let's go. Let's see the scaly children.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go see some scaly children here. This is my first time coming down here, guys. So I know you guys like to see how everyone else keeps animals. And oh my gosh, this is beautiful, man.
Yeah, so
This is cool.
This is my wife's Cuban.
Wait, this is the Cuban rock iguana enclosure? So here's what's awesome, guys. You know how I do things outdoors. Well, you're in Wichita, which it's challenging, man. You get cold winters. So you build all these?
Yeah, I built it all. I like using the PVC board because it's 1/2 inch thick, keeps the humidity in.
Yeah, this stuff right here.
Yep. I don't like the white walls, so that's what we put the landscape timbers, but that's Guido.
What's up, Guido? Are you going to attack it? That's all right.
He'll probably come after the camera.
That's fine. Guido, huh? His name's Guido. I used to see a lot of Guidos on Long Island, dude. And in New Jersey, right, babe? Tons of them. Yeah. What's going on, dude? Keeping the show alive out here in Wichita. Oh my gosh. Look at this guy, man.
So typically we give him, greens and things like that.
He's going to get a little protein today?
Give him a little protein.
Yeah, not a lot of people realize that every now and again these guys will eat. They will scavenge. They'll eat birds, rodents. They'll eat crustaceans on the beaches in Cuba. So when this is done, every once in a while, it's actually really good for them.
Yep.
Because
absolutely.
It's so funny. So many people think a herbivore is a strict herbivore, and in my experience, I've noticed even my tortoises will scavenge dead prey, carrion.
Right.
So it's pretty interesting. So some of you guys may be freaking out. Now you may wonder, do I have to feed them meat? It's probably something you can do maybe once a dude.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah, once a week.
Yeah,
there are
to
a
get some
couple
protein.
guys that do it all the time, and
Yeah.
they're successful breeders. But we do it once a week, and it's banana peppers, just everything else. All
Yep.
the collard greens, the strawberries every once in a while, blueberries.
Well,
Loves banana.
He looks beautiful. Yeah, of course they totally
they
go
go
crazy
crazy.
for bananas.
It's like
Yeah.
crack
So
the
he's
livers.
cool, man. This is really amazing. I love what you did though. What is this? You just halved it?
Yep, halved them. Landscape timbers.
No way. How'd you have him?
My
Skill saw?
my saw hates me, but yeah, skill
Yeah,
saw.
I was gonna say. All right.
Two blades.
That is so cool. And then of course you've got
Yep.
the porcelain based based lights there.
So those are just for heat, and then
Okay.
the UVB lights are in the corner.
Okay.
So I do use UVB for all my reptiles, and I keep it pretty hot in there.
Are these is this a Universal Rock product?
That is a universal.
Get out of here. What's up? Shout out to Universal Rocks and Stuart. What's up, Stuart? My friend. He's originally from Australia, but he makes some really cool backgrounds and
he does.
water bowls and stuff like
That's
that.
actually a dog water bowl.
That's the dog water bowl
Dog
there.
water bowl, but we use it for
Feeding Guido.
Yep.
Yeah, this is really cool, man. I love it. I like what you did. Simple, just a little concrete mixing tub.
Yep.
Cut a hole in it, and there's his burrow. And so you bring this guy outside as well?
Yeah, we do bring him outside. He when he gets natural sunlight, he goes crazy.
They all do, man. It's the funniest thing, guys. When you put a lizard or any reptile, really, if they've been living indoors, once they get that natural sunlight, what was once a tame animal
Yes.
gets
Yep.
really antsy and just
scratch
wants
you
to
up,
run
try to
around.
bite.
Yeah,
Just wants to enjoy the sun, I guess.
yeah, definitely. So this is really cool, man.
Yep.
Very,
That's
very
Guido.
cool. And this is is this like a man cave situation?
Yeah, this is the
It's the kid cave because I'm seeing my friend Talker. If you follow Talker Art on Instagram and YouTube, my buddy is a Star Wars nut, and we've got Star Destroyers. We've got the ship from Rogue One, I believe. I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this is. The girls were talking about how we can get nerdy and talk about reptiles. We can get geeky and do Star Wars too. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Look out.
nerdy and geeky.
nerdy and
That's
geeky.
what I look for, ladies.
Nerds and geeks.
No,
Yep.
that's it. You will not be steered wrong. No way. So this is cool too, man. No, what,
Yeah, so
who
this-
built this enclosure? Like,
I
what
built
is
it-
this?
I built this one also. I love Home Depot shower doors.
Okay.
And this is a Home Depot shower door that I just outfitted, built a frame around it. Those are shower doors also.
Really?
I just flipped them horizontally. I'll show you in Shrek's cage. I love them. They're simple. But yeah, this is just a shower.
All right. So
This
here we
is-
have a female.
This is a female. She's about a year old. That's Pandora.
All right.
Pandora
Oh, she's
is
beautiful.
wild caught. One of the things that as I've gotten older, I've realized, I pay attention to the animals, I watch them, but I've also come to understand what, we as humans are doing to these things. So, I'm working with a guy. Oh yeah, she's a little nervous. See.
Yeah.
Definitely a female though. I'm working with a buddy out in Fresno, Nick Crawford. He was the owner of Lost Realms, and we're trying to breed croc monitors, and we're trying to do our part. And I wanted you to have Lagatha because one, we've been following you forever.
I appreciate it.
My kids and myself and my wife, we watch you all the time. Love what you do with the setups, and we're trying to breed these things, and we're not going to sell them to the public. We're going to hopefully, if we're successful, try to get into a release program.
Cool.
All the logging and the mining and the deforestation, that's how they catch these things, is when trees come down, they grab them and then they sell them. So we're doing a lot of research, talking to guys overseas in PNG. Nick and I are planning a trip out there in 2022, hopefully, to just see if we can see them in the wild and learn more about them. Nick has been successful. Let's see, this will be the 4th year that his female lady croc has laid.
Really?
So he started with slugs, then he had 4, then he had 6. The 4 and the 6 were infertile. But we think that's because his male chains was just immature and young.
Okay.
So
There isn't, you know, sometimes even the females, they'll lay eggs, but they're not a high fertility.
Right.
Same thing with the males. Then you think that the sperm just may not be as fertile.
Yeah, I think so. And he, you know, his female is really dominant, and she'll pick on him and she'll nip his tail. And the thing with these is, you know, a bite can be fatal.
Yeah.
So you have to be extremely careful with them. She's nervous. She's just started eating off the tongues.
Well, let's see how she does.
Let's see how she does.
Yeah.
Pandora. She may take it. She may not.
Yeah, it looks like. Wait.
There you go. Here you go, Pandora. Good girl.
There you
Pandora.
go. Good. And that's kind of half the battle, man. If you can get her eating in front of you, and especially when a situation like we have right now, where there's a new face, because they're smart animals, they know who's new.
Yep.
And my gosh, I mean, the fact that she did take that's really good.
Yeah, I've been working with her.
Yeah, well, and you've been seeing what's going on with Lagatha too. I mean, she's calmed down a bit. We're having a good time. I love that lizard. Coincidentally, Kate likes to sing to Lagatha all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's got a little song she sings to Laggy.
Come on.
So it's pretty awesome. But at least she took one.
Yeah,
and of course, I'm going to move out because I don't want to take a bite on my camera hand by this gal.
I watched your video with Ron St. Pierre, and actually, you know, when we talked about Lagatha first, I mentioned to you that she jumped at me one time.
Right.
Mouth open. I didn't have to go hands on, but when I first got her, she was just aggro, crazy. Right. And she jumped off like the top rope, you know, and came after me, mouth open. And I was just lucky to get away. But they're highly intelligent. The thing about croc monitors is they don't telegraph their movements like a blackthroat does. You know, blackthroats are pretty slow, and you can read them.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable reading these things, you know, and I'm of the opinion, because I've seen it, I haven't been bitten, knock on wood, but if I'm holding one and it wants to bite, there's no way I'm getting away. It's going to bite me before I can get away.
Gotcha.
The blackthroats, I feel, you know, I can read them, I can tell what they're thinking, what they're going to do, and be safe about it. But these guys, they require a lot of work, a lot of respect. I just like watching them and studying them, and you know, they tell you what you need, what they want.
They do. Wild.
This is something pretty cool. If you look at her water bowl, I put a bubbler in there.
Yeah, okay.
And I do that just so they know that it's moving water, and it attracts them so they can either soak or drink.
So really cool you did that. What's funny, guys, is in some other videos you may have seen me do that even with my sulcatas. I'll let it drip down or have some kind of misting system and allow the water to kind of create like a rain-like effect. And that makes sense.
Yep.
Because if it's moving water, they might know it's less apt to get them sick.
Right.
It also could stimulate, you know, a drinking response because it looks like rain. So that's really cool. And these are the kind of things that I love communicating between us and other people out there. So you guys can kind of, maybe some of you have been stuck. How am I getting my animal to drink?
Yeah.
Well, try that and you may get a different result. So here she is on her perch. Again, a universal rock perch.
Yep, universal rock perch. It's a rock that I just thought would make a cool ledge.
It looks great, man.
And,
I love this.
After she eats, that's a UVB light.
Okay.
And she goes up and gets her sun and you know,
Very
starts
cool.
to metabolize everything.
Very, very cool. All right, well, we're going to continue on our little tour here of now. All right, so when he contacted me, of course, anyone that contact, we just met off the internet, which is scary in itself.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a little weird, dude. But you know, you get a little nervous. But anybody, he got my attention because he mentioned he was going to send me a croc monitor. Now, when does that happen? Very thankful for that, because it's a huge amount of trust. And I know you didn't know me from Adam, but since then we've been in contact a lot. I've been asking him questions. He's been offering advice. But in that time, I've also come to see what I consider, well, as far as this video is concerned, this guy is going to steal the show.
Yeah.
All right.
He's Shrek.
He's Shrek. Let's go meet Shrek.
Right.
I want you guys to see what I've been seeing. I'm really excited to meet him in person. Come on, Kate. Come on, Soph. These kids they're having fun. The kids have been locked in a car.
Of course, he's in his burrow.
Oh, well, man.
I'll get
Look
him
at
out.
this. This is insane.
Yeah. So this is, again,
Holy
Wichita,
smoke.
Kansas. I can't have them outside.
Right, of course.
These are shower doors, Home Depot shower doors. It's a modular setup. They're
Okay.
about 6.5 foot sections that I can move around how
I love it.
please. So recently there was a barrier here, and I removed it. I had Fiona, the female, in here.
Okay.
Shrek is starting to show signs that he's ready.
Okay.
I've never actively tried to breed him. It's something that I want to do. I would just love to have one of Shrek's babies.
Absolutely.
So
here is Fiona.
this is Fiona. Yep, she's the female.
Oh my God, look at her.
And black throats typically August, September is when the breeding happens.
Look at her. Come on out. She knows something's coming.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna give her some food too?
Yeah, I'll give her some food here.
Here, I'll hand you that, buddy. Thanks, man.
And again,
And then, do you think Shrek will come out?
oh yeah,
from,
I'll get him out.
All right, awesome. All right, Fiona.
Fiona.
Show everyone how beautiful you are. Oh, that's a beautiful animal. Yeah, after seeing these animals, when you sent me those photos, and just seeing how beautiful and robust they get, I knew, I was like, oh my God, I gotta one day own some of these black throats. They're
If
just
I'm
cool.
successful, I told you.
Oh man,
I'll send you a baby.
you've already done enough, buddy. But thank you.
Now let's see here.
Look at her; she's very well behaved.
Come on, Fiona. Come on. Come on out.
Wild.
And these, I don't like to promote it, but you can hand feed these.
You can.
They're gentle.
Gotcha.
Even Shrek. I'll get in there. You can come in too. if
Okay,
you
cool.
want.
Yeah, I'm gonna head on in, man, and see. What do you think, Reagan? You like these lizards?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Dad's got some cool pets. All right, let's see.
Shrek.
Oh boy.
Come on, boy.
Holy,
on, Shrek.
look at the base of that tail, man. You
Come on,
guys
Shrek.
are gonna trip when you see this guy.
He's got to turn around. Come on.
That's not easy for a big fella like him.
Out of your way. Come on, Shrek.
Oh boy.
Come on, boy.
You better hurry. Oh no, Shrek. What happened,
There he
dude?
is.
No way. He is absolutely gorgeous, man.
These things, they're smart, and,
Yep.
and they'll get a little mouthy, and you just tell them no. Here, Shrek. Want another one?
This is amazing, dude.
Come on, Shrek.
I absolutely love their faces.
Yeah.
They have the coolest skulls of the monitors, man. I just think we saw them at Ron St. Pierre's last week, and I just love up. That's my hand. I don't know you, Shrek. I do want to make it to Idaho with all my toes. Look at me, guys. I'm breaking my own rules, but I'm always in slinkies enclosure and flip flops. But
Come here, Shrek.
that is awesome, man.
Come here, boy. So Shrek is actually on a diet.
Is he?
Because I think my kids have been sneaking him some croc chow when
Oh,
they're not
no.
supposed to.
He's beautiful. He is absolutely. This is cool, man. This is worth the
Worth
what
the
is
drive?
1,400 miles? Oh, we could go home now, right, guys? Let's just turn around and go home.
Another one?
So, how long have you had these?
So, gosh, I think it's been about 2 years.
Okay. So, did you got them as adults?
I got them as adults. He's just turned 6. She's either 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in shed right now.
Yeah.
But his colors are just amazing. He's a fantastic animal. I love him to death. I sit in here. My wife thinks I'm crazy, and my kids think I'm crazy. I'll just sit on this log and watch him.
Yeah. I get it, man.
He this morning when I was in here just kind of messing around, he's coming to see what that is.
Yeah, that's all right. If I take a bite, I take a bite, buddy. It is what it is. That's a big mouth to get bit by, though.
You want to feed him?
Sure.
Here, hands or
Well, whatever you want to do, man. We'll do hands. Come here, Shrek. Come on. There you go. He is real gentle. No way. Just like Slinky.
Yeah.
Super gentle. Again, I just want him to know me. Look, he's really interested in that GoPro. It's something new. So let's see what he does.
Try to take a bite.
That's all right. I'll take a bite as long as it's of the GoPro. What do you guys think? Holy smokes, these are some great shots. I love this guy.
So I try to give him as much space as I can. I feel bad having him indoors a lot, but again, I can't keep him outside. It's just in winters. Sometimes it gets 10 below here. We get sleet and freezing rain and snow. It just wouldn't work.
Gotcha. What about in the summer? And we were talking about animals getting kind of aggro, or they just get worked up when they get outside. Yep. Would you ever build them an outdoor enclosure for the summer? Because it's fairly hot.
Yeah, it is fairly hot, and I would. You know, we live in a neighborhood, so I'm a little cognizant of kids putting their fingers in there.
Gotcha.
You know, I have to look at the liability of it, but you know, he again, I try to give him the UVB. As you can see, it's hot.
It's real hot. It's real. I was going to mention that it's real hot, real humid. Feels great. It feels like home. To be honest, feels like Florida.
Yeah, I keep it 90 in here. The hot spots range from 100 to 140, and you can see the misting system that goes off. Even though they're desert animals, I keep it pretty humid and keep it wet. They do have a rainy season.
Well, you know, that's cool. Again, it was something, if you watched the video with Ron St. Pierre and I, we were talking about desert animals, and a lot of people think desert animals don't like water, and that's just not true. Right. They love water. That's their whole life, is getting water and keeping it, you know. But the problem is if where you'd run into a problem is if this stuff stayed wet all the time, you'd get skin issues and respiratory issues. Exactly. But this is really cool, man. You've really done. This is why I wanted to come, you know, see Tyler's place. I just knew from the conversations we've had and the condition that Lagatha was in, that this is someone who's passionate about his animals. And I wanted to show you guys, because so many of you want ideas for how to keep certain animals up north, you know, or in a situation like this. This I would consider a zoo exhibit. I mean, it's a large exhibit. These are large animals. He exercises them. I see you bring them out. You know, you do a lot of outside time with them. It's just something. And you know what?
Oh, sorry.
Good. No, I was just saying he's beautiful looking. So that's the proof right there.
Well, this is 2.5 tons of dirt that my friends and I, in 5-gallon buckets, brought down those stairs and walked down.
Gosh.
It took forever.
Yeah, I don't envy that. And I'm sure your wife was thrilled.
Well, when we move, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have a dirt moving party.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So this morning, he when I was in here just sitting around, he kind of gave me a little territorial display. He was averting his hemipenes.
Really?
And he does that every once in a while if he doesn't want to be messed with. This is his burrow. This is another Universal Rock.
Yeah, I love their work. We're actually going to do something with Stuart from Universal Rocks for Slinky.
Oh yeah.
We're going to redo Slinky's enclosure. So yeah, but what were you saying now? He got a little territorial.
He got a little territorial and just averted his hemipenes and was just wondering what I was doing in here. Every once in a while, he's not friendly. You know, it's an animal.
Yeah.
Just like you and I. You know, we some days we have good days, some days we don't. But generally, he's great. My kids can hold him. I'm not worried about getting bit. But take him outside, it sometimes is a different story.
Gotcha. All right. Well, this is just, I mean, he stole the show, if you ask me. That's a beautiful black throat. Both of them are just incredible, man. And what you've been doing with them is awesome. And I'm looking forward to hearing about, you know, your success with you and your friend out in Fresno. Hopefully you guys will be able to get some of these animals bred as far as croc monitors. Yep. Because I know you're just as passionate as I am about making sure that, you know, we don't take from the wild, you know. And the reason croc monitors, you know, the reason why, look, they're cutting forests down, as you mentioned. Those animals are going to die. Yep. So, you know, it's important to save habitat and at least create an arc here in the United States where we have a stable government and this, that, the other. Oh, she's going to whip him.
My whip, because she doesn't like what he's doing.
But look at him, man. I just love their faces. Anyway, guys. Oh, that's just too much. That's too much.
About 42 pounds of Shrek.
Oh my God. Look at him. Well, all right, guys. I think we've done enough here today. This is totally worth. I'm super happy to have broken up my trip to visit with you, Tyler. We still have many more miles to cover. I just wanted to make sure we stopped in and saw you because I can't thank you enough for your trust with Lagatha. And
you're doing great with her. I love watching the videos.
Awesome.
I miss her, but she's got the best home, and she's outside where she needs to be.
She's doing well.
So she's doing fantastic.
All right, man. Well, hey, listen, if you want to follow Tyler, you can go on Instagram, Inquisitive Raptors. Yep. Okay? Yep. So search that out. You can see him and Shrek and Fiona and what he's doing here. And you may want to get a new pen pal, ask him questions. He knows what he's talking about. and he just loves reptiles like we all do. So this is the case of a guy I met who watched my show, just watched the channel. We became friendly.
Yeah,
how's that?
absolutely.
So I appreciate it. That's my leg. I don't know you that well, and sometimes monitors take test bites. I actually got bit right here by a tame water monitor, so I want to make sure that this big boy, oh, you big handsome son of a gun, I'll give you a hug, but I gotta spend a little more time with you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you know the deal. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate everyone's support with the channel. Channel's been going off lately. Hope you enjoy these videos. If you like them, why don't you like one? And if you want to talk more, leave a comment. Very cool stuff. Thank you, guys. Oh, and if you want to support the channel, you can head on over to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for more content. All right, guys, we'll see you later.